Okay, crafters. Uh, I sorry about the long break between videos. I had came down with a bad head cold, and I was couldn't make the videos because I was sneezing in my and trying to shoot them. But now it's about 4 or 5 days later, and we're still continuing with our road builds. And what I've done here is I've cut two pieces of 1-ply cardboard. I wanted the curved. I have enough straight pieces here, and I wanted to make some more curved pieces of our broken road. So I went ahead and cut two. They're 3 inches in width, and they're 6 inches long, and they match up well with each other. So I wanted to go ahead and make these too. So I'm going to show you how to do them. Well, the next part of this really fun. We've got our two pieces of 1-ply cardboard, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut with our scissors some scrap 1-ply cardboard into irregular square shapes, just like that. And just cut out, just eyeball them. You don't need to measure them out, just eyeball them. And they're just have fun with it. Just cut them, let the pieces fly. And this is supposed to represent the stonework on your broken road. And I have a lot of fun making these. As a matter of fact, I just couldn't hardly stop making them. And so you just go through it and cut you out a whole pile of those babies. And well, I just let them fly, I'll tell you. Maybe, I know, I'm such a dork. But yeah, they're a lot of fun. And I think you get the idea where we're going with this too, by the way. My videos are designed to inspire you. I get inspired by so many other crafter videos, and I see them and I was like, oh, I want to make them. But I try not to copy what other people make. I mean, I copy their techniques and stuff, but I try to find my own technique, kind of like, because this is, believe it or not, this is actually art for me. So, but another thing is I want to say is that I don't do the fancy editing and the music and stuff. I am kind of schooled in something like that because I did work for a TV show called Mysterious Lab of Dr. Fear, and I made a lot of props for that show, like my time machines and stuff like that. So that's probably where I picked up a lot of my crafting at, and but I just don't have time to do a lot of audio or video work on these. I'm an author and I'm a game designer, and I work 50 hours a week. And so if you can bear just this rough editing on these rough videos, like kind of like looking over my shoulder when I do things, I'll try to do the best I can with them. But eventually, when I can find the time and I'm retired or whatever, I will go to work and really clean these videos up. But right now, you're stuck just looking at me over my shoulder. All right, so we've got a pile of cardboard, went everywhere, by the way, which is what I like about it. There, okay. And the next step is, I know you're going to figure this out. It's so easy. Next step is just take your cardboard and glue it with your little White Elmer's glue where you want the cardboard to go. And just kind of, but you want to leave a space between the pieces. And don't worry about if it goes over the edge. This is supposed to be broken roads. We're going to trim the edges and cut it the way we want. But just give it little skips, spaces like that in there for your cardboard. And just put the glue down. It's so simple. Believe me, I do better when I'm not talking. But you see that there? Just glue your little pieces there and leave a gap between each one to represent the masonry. There you go. You'll see why here in a little bit. And like I said, if the pieces aren't hanging over the edge or whatever, we can trim them with the scissors. This is supposed to be a broken road, so. And there you go. I think you get the idea. You can build a lot with just some Elmer's glue and cardboard. I remember what D.M. Scotty said, and he's so true. You can build a whole lot of stuff out of that. I mean, architects have used glue and paper for years to build buildings out of. Yeah, I worked for a show called The Mysterious Lab of Dr. Fear, a little locally produced, made public access television show for years. I would build a lot of props for that. But this is the first time, well, thanks to my brain surgery that I had, this is the first time I ever thought about doing crafting was this year. So this is my crafting year, you might say. Now, I am an author and a game designer, which is other projects I'm working on. So if I had more time, I would spend a lot of time editing these videos, but I just don't have it, gang. So you're going to get stuck just watching me work. And I know that's not doesn't sound very exciting, but hopefully you can gain some information, some ideas on how to use these techniques that I'm making. And hopefully I'm not going to run out of cardboard pieces before I have to start cutting again. But yeah, you get the idea here. And you just go through and cardboard up your pieces the way you want. And once you get that done, I'll see you on the flip side, and we'll go to the next stage, which is spackling. Yes, the next stage, we are going to spackle these babies up, and they're going to look great when you get them done. Okay, I will see you on the flip side.